Good morning, third grade. Diesel is back today. Say hi. He doesn't like awkwardly sitting up here. But good morning, third grade. Happy April 1st. It is April Fool's Day, so hopefully you're being nice and not playing too many pranks on anyone. But today is April 1st, and so I am making our schedule for tomorrow, which is Thursday, April 2nd. So here we go. Alrighty. So for your schedule for today, you are going to start with your practice your multiplication or division facts for 10 to 15 minutes. I've seen some really cool strategies that you guys are coming up with. A lot of people are making their own flashcards or using iExcel. That's really exciting to see. Then your next one for reading is you are doing your reading fluency. So similar to what you did on Tuesday, you guys are going to be reading and you're going to record yourself reading for 1 minute. Then you can share that video with me on Dojo, through text message, through email. There's lots of different ways that I was seeing it, but you guys were doing a really great job reading. I heard some Diary of Wimpy Kids. I heard some more A to Z mysteries, as we're doing in our read alouds, and some books that I had never heard of before. So great job with that. If you don't have access to the internet, you're just doing your read for 20 minutes as well down here. Alrighty, now into your letter. So we are on Thursday, so it's revise and edit your letter. So you've written your second copy, and now you're going to give it to an adult or to a sibling to edit your second draft. So here is my second draft that I showed you guys. Now, because I have already edited my writing once that I showed you, I didn't have too many things that I needed to fix the second time. So as you look through it, you can see that I found two things. I wrote the letter U instead of writing U out. And then because it's a letter, I circled Miss Garten and I put that I need to put in my cursive signature. So that is what I am doing today. You are just editing this second draft of the writing and have an adult or a sibling that can help you with that editing. Now tomorrow you are going to write your final copy. Okay, so I'll be talking about I will be talking about that what is due on Friday, but I'm really excited to see these writings and these letters that you guys have for me. All right, next thing. I had to pause it because they're mowing outside and the dogs don't like it. So while I have all the dogs in here, I'll show you. There's Ellie. You can see Ellie. Here, I'll make it bigger for you. So while I have them all in here, there's Ellie May, then Diesel, and then Wyatt is over here. So now you guys have seen all three of the dogs, but they don't like the sound of the mowers in the back. So back to the schedule. So for writing, you are just going to revise and edit your next draft. And then moving down into math. For math, you are going to continue working on your iReady. You're going to complete a lesson. And then for iExcel, you are doing math W11. So I'm just going to click that and get signed in. Let's see how many questions you guys have answered today. Let's see. Oh wow, we're at 26,000 today. It looks like I have 4 students online right now. And again, down at the bottom, you can see a lot of the questions that you guys have answered. Great job. So for my distant learning plans, it said that I was doing math W10, I think. I'm going to go back and double check. Math, W11, sorry. So W11. Ooh, we got a good one today. We have fractions on a number line. So I'm going to go ahead and click that one, W11. And this one again today has learn with an example, so you guys can use that as a tool to help you. Remember, you just click that. Pops down, gives you the question and the solution and how to solve it. Third grade, that is a great tool for you to use. So looking down at this, which number line shows the colored segment with the length of 2/8? So I need to figure out how many jumps to get 2/8 or 2 out of the 8 jumps. So here I have 1, 2. So my numerator number on top is 2, but I need to figure out what my denominator is because I can see I have some different denominators. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's pretty cool. This first one is 2/8. 8s. However, if I were to look down here, because this one I see that I have 1, 2 jumps as well. So my numerator is 2, but I have to see what my denominator is. So let's see what this denominator is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this first one is 2 8ths, but this bottom one is 2 9ths. So really slow down when you guys are working on this and make sure that you are counting all of the spaces. We have 2 8ths. So good job. So this is what you guys are going to be doing today for your IXL math lesson. Remember, 10 to 15 minutes, set a timer. I hope you guys are able to finish it, but if you are not, that is okay. I don't want you stressing or spending too much time on that. Again, we'll address that next week, but we couldn't change that on today's schedule. So for your offline version, if you don't have the online, your offline is your word problem of the day, which is Janice needs a half a cup of butter for her cookie recipe. The cookie recipe that she was using said it could make 24 cookies. Janice only wants to make 12 cookies. How Janice will reduce the recipe. How much butter does she need to make 12 cookies? Hint, draw an area model or use a measuring cup. So the recipe calls for half a cup of butter and makes 24, but she only wants to make 12. So how much butter is she going to need? She's not going to need a half. What is she going to need? So again, I showed you guys the measuring tools. You can draw a picture. I've seen lots of really great pictures coming in to help you with that word problem of the day if you do not have access to your iReady. Next thing, you do not have science today. So we are moving down into your social studies. Remember, you can pick either one of these. You can do the online activity, which is Rosa Parks, the historical figures. So if I click back to IXL and go to social studies, grade 3, historical figures, and we are doing D6. So, sorry, D16. I read it wrong. D16. I'm going to click it. Stage 1. Here we go. So this is one of your options. I do know that some of these social studies ones are rather challenging, and we don't have that learn with an example up here. In what part of the United States did Rosa Parks grow up? She grew up in the South. And then it gives us some information. So 3rd grade, if this one is too tricky, it is okay to do the offline activities. That is perfectly fine because I really like this offline activity anyway. It is the exact same one to what you did on Tuesday, which is you're completing a chore or helping around the house and just taking a picture of yourself doing it. I got a lot of those on Tuesday, so I was really excited to see you guys helping out. Remember, you do not have to do both, okay? You can either pick the online or the offline activity. But this is your schedule for today. We only have one more day. We have Friday because today we're working on Thursday schedule, so you'll only have Friday schedule. But I'm really proud of you guys and keep up all of the hard work. The videos are going to keep getting shorter, which is kind of nice because now you're getting into the routine of it. But also don't forget, go check out our Read Aloud. We have finished today. I read aloud chapter 3. It was kind of a longer chapter, but that is okay. And Dink, Ruth, Rose, and Josh are figuring out some interesting things about the missing Mr. Bones. So go check that out. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Happy April Fool's Day. Don't play too many pranks. Bye, 3rd grade.